I cleared the out, dog. I'm sorry. Please don't sue me. Yo, what's good? It's the kid Gizmo.
Tally.
Here with another fun installment of
Kuro.
Kouch. Give me a short today. Because we actually have a special guest. The one and only.
Futuristic.
Dangling on him.
Boombastic.
Oh, snap. That's her?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. And Light Ties is in the building. Yeah.
Come on, girl.
We've got Light Ties in the building. She came down to our small, humble city from Yoko.
Tiny. Down.
Mama.
Down.
And and Light Ties.
Yeah.
What are we going to be talking about today? You forgot, didn't you? So, in Light Ties, what are we going to be talking about today?
The struggles of Black people in Japan.
The struggles of Black people in Japan! You're the guest on the show?
Yeah.
Let us know some of the struggles you faced as a Black person or as a Black woman in Japan.
That's very general. Overall in Japan, I'm fine. I feel like I'm fine.
Hey, they ain't come here to hear about no goodness. We came
I
here
know, right?
to smoke.
Yeah. I feel like Japanese people, at least in the cities, they don't care about me. They don't care about you. Yeah, everyone's just like doing their own thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to like Inaka, then people are gonna be staring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when it comes to troubles, like no one cares about me, so I don't really have that many troubles. But when it comes to the other Europeans, though.
Ah, okay. What's up?
People are gonna hate me.
Oh, they gonna hate you? No, it's cool. Tyler got your back. He got blazers, dog. He's like Iron Man. You know how Iron Man has different suits? Each
I have different
situation.
suits too.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know.
No, elaborate a little bit on that with the Europe.
How about
Europeans.
you guys? You guys elaborate.
Man,
on
look
that
at
a little bit.
it. Deflecting, all right? Tally, what are some of your struggles as a Black person in Japan that you faced so far?
One of the things that I noticed when I came to Japan is like it's hard for people to believe that you're American if you're
you're black. Yeah.
It's that thing where like you're from where are you from? Africa or things like that,
Jamaica
like,
or something,
Brazil, or whatever. But it's like, bro, there are Black people in America.
Yeah,
our president was Black, and we were like, but you're not blonde. You don't have blue eyes. You ain't American.
That might be because we're in a smaller city that we deal with that. It might be a bit different in like Tokyo, Osaka, or something like that. But yeah, I've generally
it was
gotten
wild
that
to
as
me
well.
because like I asked myself like where do you think I'm from? They're like Africa. Like what?
Yeah, I've never gotten that, but I think it's because I've always stayed in Tokyo. Like, I always ask people that question just because I want to hear it. I'm just like, come on, say Jamaica. Come on. I'm waiting for it.
The dreads,
Yeah, but like, I don't get that. Many people are just like, I usually get either America, you're from America, or just like, oh, I don't know, I can't guess. But I have met some like Africans who say they're from the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's this one guy I met, and I'm just like, where are you from? He's just like, I'm from America. I'm like, where in America?
Where in America? Like an accent.
Yeah.
I'm from the South.
But I asked him where, and he couldn't name a state. I'm just like, just one.
So I met this African dude out in Nagoya. Like, I was in the elevator going downstairs, and I heard him talking. I was like, where you from, man? He's from, I'm from America. I was like, you ain't from no America.
like Eddie Murphy, he was from America.
I was like, bro, you're from, like, Nigeria. He's like, how you know where I'm from? Dude all FUBU'd out, looking like really, like hip-hop and stuff. He's like, from New York. Bro, you ain't from New York. What part of New York, bro? Dude, I'm from Spanish Harlem. Man, bro, you are from Lagos. Quit fronting. I think that's kind of unfortunate in the sense that like our African brothers have to come across here and they change their name to try to fit in or look cooler, you know? That's another thing that Black people have to deal with. If you come from another country that's not the United States, Japanese people look at you a kind of way. If you're from Nigeria, they might just think you're a scammer or something, because there's a bit of a bad reputation, like in Roppongi.
Yeah,
with, some people from Africa. So interesting.
I feel like wherever I go, any country that I go to, if you are a Black American, I feel like we have that privilege card.
Yeah, you got like the coolness factor too, you know?
Because I have seen, even when I was in Peru, I have seen how they treat me differently as a Black American versus a Black person from Africa.
From Africa.
It's so clear as day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be completely different.
Yeah.
Struggles we face with Black people in Japan. Look at you.
You're like, what? Yo, what kind of struggles have you faced as a Black person in Japan?
Well, so a struggle that I faced as a Black person in Japan, in our city, is being confused with being Brazilian.
Yeah.
Because everybody thinks like, I mean, I got the whole beige power going on. I got that light skin flow. People have been like, "Oh, you're Brazilian. You're Black." And I'll just kick off. Like, I'll go with the heavy hitter for myself. People that are into hip hop have questioned my Blackness because of my fashion, and like I'm not just like when I used to rock like the DC kicks and stuff that. I wasn't rocking like the Jordans, and the skinny jeans and all that. There was like, yo, are you really Black?
Yeah.
And like Japanese people?
Japanese guys who think the Japanese hip hop dudes felt they were blacker than I was.
That's a big thing.
That was a problem I was having, and I was gonna knock some fools out. I was like, okay, you expect me to be a nigga? I'm gonna go on you real quick if you keep playing. You know, like you gonna see that's what they expect. They expect you to be like wild like that. But like a problem I had, there was a Brazilian dude that was saying the N-word.
That's what I told
him. I was like, listen, you ain't Black, don't say the N-word, okay? Whatever. You want to say it amongst your friends, don't say that in my face. Yeah. I ain't with that. And that dude was like, yo, is you even Black? And I had to just chill myself. Because the first, the in my head was like, knock this dude out right now. Like, knock this dude out right now. So that was one of the problems I had in Japan was Japanese people looking at me like I'm not Black, because what they expected, they probably said dark skin, acting hood. This isn't within the hip hop community. Yeah. And I ain't that. I ain't like the hood or ratchet dude. I'm gonna just say, don't put hands on the Japanese national in any situation, okay?
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Struggles we face as Black people in Japan.
Oh, my whole personality though is like, I don't feel like I'm a victim. So like anytime there's like some adversity, maybe I'm just stupid. I'm oblivious.
You're the right couch. We are oblivious.
Yeah. So my
knowledge.
My cousin just came to Japan, and my cousin is from Hood, Baltimore, right? Everywhere we went, he saw it, just like, oh, it's because we're Black. It's because dude is lighter than you, by the way. And I'm just like, they don't even know you're Black, man. We went to a shabu shabu restaurant, and there was a lot of Chinese people working there. And I will say, again, not like trying to put Japanese people on some pedestal, but I'm just saying my experience. Like the most trouble I've faced with problems with being a Black woman in Japan, it's usually from other foreigners.
Yeah, ditto.
And it's usually from Chinese people, or it's gonna be from like other Europeans. And the Europeans usually say just like the most ignorant shit to me, and they just like legit don't really understand what they're saying. Where not all you guys, I love you guys.
PC and light ties in the
and I have many Chinese friends. I love you guys. I love you guys so much.
PC and light ties.
I love you guys so much. But like, I'm just saying the experiences that I've had when it's like some negativity where it's just like I'm out of my oblivious bubble. When I'm back to reality, it's usually because it's like a Chinese person or it's like a European person. Yeah.
I would say like most of the race in Japan is not.
I'm gonna blow it.
I'm about to say
like you don't want the algorithm.
It's listening it already.
My bad. Continue.
It's not to Black people in general. It's gonna be generally foreigner bubble. It's gonna cover most foreigners. Like if you can't rent a place, it's not because you're black.
It's because you're a foreigner.
Foreigner. Yeah. Right. And like if they don't want people to come into their bar or to their restaurant, it's not because you're black, it's going to be because you're a foreigner.
Yeah.
But there are going to be things like that are going to be a little bit more difficult. Like, I think black fashion is like, it's very in vogue in Japan, right? And so, like, if you want a pair of Jordans, like, you'd pay this much in the US, let's say just $100.
Damn, some cheap Jordans.
Yo, I'm trying to make it a round number. Okay. Like, you're gonna pay double or triple that.
You like triple or even 4 times. Yeah, for some Jordans in Japan.
It's crazy. And so I think, like, as for the struggle, like, it's not. Are you happy?
Damn. I feel like that's going to be something I just put on repeat on the editing. I just did the face he made too.
There's gonna be some struggles of like trying to find like the same things that you that represents the culture in Japan.
Yeah, well, I feel you. Also, like we said, like hair care products, good lotion and stuff to take care of your skin are things that are not so easy to find in Japan. If you want things like that, yeah, Tally is completely right. So.
Damn, it's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
Documents.
Got it on video.
I feel so dirty.
Yeah, he broke out in hives and everything.
I feel so dirty. Struggles with faces, black people in Japan.
It's your boys, Gizmo and Tally. Want to let you know that you need to hit that subscribe and do what?
Wait, what? You need to hit that subscribe, turn all notifications on, hit that like button, leave a comment.
Hell yeah.
What else?
Send us money.
Money.
Yeah.
Cash. I've ascended from my hoe phase. Ascended. Damn, why you come up? You over here assuming I still hoeing? I don't hoe as much as I used to, okay? Being fetishized. Being in the hip hop community, you will meet girls that just want the goods and probably don't have
goodies.
You know what?
Not my goodies.
She want the goodies. She want the slanky. There's been times that like I've gotten with a girl and she just gone, and like I actually would have been interested in pursuing more than just the physical aspect of it, you know. They just wanted to.
Bucket list.
I've also met Japanese girls outside of those, like the hip hop community and club scene and stuff. Gone on a date with them, like pipe it, you know. And like, no, like, I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, smash.
Made love.
Man, food. Don't get your Barry Manilow ass out of here. Like, I thought to myself, like, damn, maybe my pipe game wasn't good or something. But no, I cleared the pipes out, dog. I'm sorry. Please don't sue me. I did it proper, and then after it's like, yo, you know, like I try to holler again, they just kind of just vanish, bro. Like, just poof, just gone, you know.
Probably because you said I cleared the pipes out.
Should I clear your pipes out?
Chimney sweeper.
Chimney sweeper.
That's what they call me.
Yo, chimney sweep.
Chimney sweep. Being fetishized in Japan is a thing. I mean, if you're just coming for a short time and looking to have fun, it's not a problem. But if you've been here for a while and you've been around the block several times and you're looking for something more than just a physical relationship, it could be a bit disheartening because some women, and I'm sure some men too, just want to get that one. Yeah. Hey, let me taste this flavor.
The black of the bear.
Let me get
sweet of the juice.
No. Sorry, I didn't have a whole face in Japan.
Well, damn, you listen now, fool. Tally, what's another one of the struggles you face as a black man in Japan?
I think one of the biggest struggles, and this comes from like dating. Black, especially African American people, we have a history of.
Oh my God!
Damn.
What?
No, we don't.
You see, she. What you gonna say?
So we feel a certain way about certain things like George Floyd or things like that.
Oh yeah.
And that whole conversation is very difficult to have in Japan.
Yeah.
And I think as a black person, like when you try to make like have a serious relationship, and like you try to explain why I feel a certain way about this. You watch a show together, why this is important. Yeah. And people's like, why don't you just let it go? It's like it was just a long time ago. Yeah. And you don't really understand like as an American.
Nobita that you? Nobita that you taught you channeling your inner Nobita right now?
Stop hating white people.
Dear Americans, stop hating white people.
You didn't see that Nobita was in the back of Candace Owen and Kanye West in the fashion show? I like that shirt.
I like that shirt, my guy.
White lives matter too.
No, it's a real thing though. Like when you try to have that conversation,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of times I've just been like really put off by how nonchalant the response is. Like kind of like, why does this bother you?
Yeah.
Like or like when somebody gets pulled over and something happens, something like pops off. Well, it could happen to anyone. Why do you think it's like a black thing? Yeah. And like you're like, I'm trying to explain this to you. Like there's a history and there's a pattern to this, and there's just like there's no understanding there.
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like for us, we have this lens where it's just like if we explain the situation, even in America, many white people are just like, oh, it's because he was wearing this. It's because of the law.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But like in the same situation, if it was anyone else, the situation would have been different. The person wouldn't die.
Yeah.
You know? And when you're trying to explain that to, yes, even like other Europeans, again, even black Europeans.
They call you like victim.
Yeah.
It's like victim think and things like that. And
Exactly.
you're just like,
it's just like we have lived this life.
Exactly.
And then to be told by people outside of this history, like this trauma that we're still living, you're just like, get over it. Or like, and I'm, even for people, my friends that I care about, and I'm trying to tell you something that, like, why this is important, it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
And which brings me to my point.
Oh, what's
whoa,
up?
what's up?
look
What's
at
up?
that.
Oh, I saw the smoke.
So I think like Japanese culture and language doesn't allow for prejudice to show so much, I think. So where like people usually say like in Korea or in China, people really stare a lot, right? Or people or Asia is so racist, right? And I was in the shower and I was thinking about this, and I didn't think about it all the way through, so like you can call me out. But I think because the Japanese culture of being so like polite and like reading the air, and also because Japanese is a contextual language, so you're not going to be specific about things, right? It's more about like reading the emotions of people, right? So even if Japanese people are quote unquote racist or like like the culture and the language does not allow you to say it. So this is why I personally feel comfortable being a black person in Japan, because even if they do feel that way about me because of the culture, they're still going to treat me okay. I'm still going to be serviced. I'm still going to, like, when I'm going outside, I'm still going to be okay. They don't really act on that.
Yeah,
and
I feel you.
I also have a theory that I think black women in particular are safer than white women in Japan. And I put that in my last video before too, because I feel like when I hear about like people being touched on the trains if they're a foreigner or followed, it's always white people. And also in like another video and two other videos from other J vloggers, there's another British black person said, but I feel the same thing. Like as a black woman, we are not necessarily the ideal of beauty here in Japan.
Yeah.
So we are not like, it's a good thing that
It's
we're not touched.
It's a good thing and a bad thing.
Because like I think like
the
the whole Hollywood and Disney culture fetishized
it's a big thing here.
white women, white males as well.
Yes.
Right? And so like when they look, and I think there's also a thing about like hip hop culture. When you see like black women in hip hop culture, they look stronger, a little bit like you like as a normal Japanese person, they're not really gonna like approach you and be like, let me just grope this black woman, because like you have a certain image of like, nah, I don't want to smoke.
Yo, those are a few of our experiences, a few of the struggles we faced in Japan here as black people. Shout out Enlight Ties. Enlight Ties, please let them know where they can find you.
Oh, and Light Ties.
Enlight Ties.
Yeah. Check me out on YouTube, Enlight Ties. Yeah, Enlight Ties in Japan on YouTube and also on Instagram.
Word. So, yo, that being said, it's your boy Gizmo.
Tali.
And
Enlight Ties.
And Kuro Kouch.
To the convening.
And beyond.
Hey
Hey, Kuro gang the click, dirty water the squad, Japan like politics. Haters like, oh my god, what am I seeing? They rocking another season, the finest of ignorance. We keep the truth the people need it. Crack open the strong, camera on, hit record, sound check, yeah we straight. Topics never bold, Gizmo and Tally, Kuro Kouch we collab it. Truth mixed